Hello and welcome to another edition, Dungeons and Dragon edition of Cheap Victory Points. I'm Tony, your Dungeon Master.
I am Relyva the Story, the Half-Elf Ranger.
I'm Elliot, I play Cheddar Ben-Susan. The hyphen is definitely important in Ben-Susan.
Craig, I'm playing Hamish and Cheddar, the Dwarven Fighter.
Yes. And last time you all leveled up, right? So what skills did you get when you leveled up this time to level 2?
So Relyva's got a couple of extra spells.
For example?
She's got, I chose, because she's a ranger, I chose Speak to Animals. And I chose Detect Poisons and Disease. Couldn't remember the other one. And obviously her hit point has... Her hit point?
Detect
hit
disease.
points have gone up to 18.
Cheddar, he's a human sorcerer, so not a lot interesting has happened with him. For some reason I've learned a couple of extra languages. I think that was the thing they did to me. Those priests, what they did to me. It's starting to come more into fruition as my powers become more apparent. And I got to choose an extra spell, which is slightly more powerful, and it's Featherfall. Just to break the tension there, it's Featherfall. So if anyone pushes me off a high tower, I'll be fine.
Nice.
Not a lot's happened with Hamish other than hit points went up and I have a grappler ability now.
Nice. You guys recap what happened last time?
Last time we were focused on escaping the dungeon. So we had a fight with
Turdbag.
Turdbag, the
Big lug Turdbag.
half ogre, half orc.
Yes.
Yes, that was it. And we ran away from
Bravely, bravely ran away.
Yeah, we ran away from Barry.
Barry the Otter Kid.
Yes, it's called Barry.
Oh, fair enough.
We had to do some skill checks to get away from him, which we passed flawlessly and then failed to knock open the entrance to the cavern, leading in to two of the NPCs being dragged under before it collapsed.
R.I.P. Doug.
Then we met a very friendly, and my insight did not prove otherwise, Githyanki, who is about to lead us on a merry chase to the Thieves Guild, who I'm sure will be nothing but nice people.
Well, I think that's yet to be decided.
To be fair, we don't really have a lot of stuff to be stolen.
It's true.
So,
True.
Yeah, so you're
Selling us back
at the moment you're still in front of the cave entrance with the Githyanki rogue who you met.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say? You're going to come with me to the Thieves Guild?
oh, you haven't even introduced yourself, sir.
Oh, I do apologise. My name is Monsai Steelsocks. And I'm a very high-ranking member of the Thieves Guild, and I'm sure we could put you to great use.
That great use isn't selling us back to the orcs, is it?
No, of course not. We don't deal with those filthy orcs. But we could offer you room and board until you get back on your feet.
Ooh, did someone say board? Someone told me once that means food. I'm in.
Yes, definitely there will be some food. So we probably won't be paying you at first, but you will have to work for this room and board.
That's fine.
Kindly offering.
Nice.
I've got a gold piece. That's more money than I've ever seen.
Just living on the streets anyway, so it doesn't sound that bad a deal to me.
I guess until I can get back into the forest.
Yeah. Well, splendid. Then come with me. And he leads you through the city streets. It's quite dark. You should remember the city quite well. There he is again. Yeah. Indeed.
Exactly the same. I don't see any difference.
I should hold it up a bit longer, I suppose, to give people a chance to twist the camera around.
Oh yeah, they're too busy focusing on my masterpiece.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's leading you through the city. The city is called Hammerstone. The city itself is quite circular and it's got walls around it. And he leads you through... let me just get the map. He leads you through the market district, down a few alleys. There's not many people around at the moment. And then he leads you through to a sewer, which is always very delightful.
We've been in a mine for a while.
It's not too splashy. It smells a bit bad, but by the time you get through everything, you find yourself in a dark room with some candles lighting lighting the wall, and he takes you towards a dwarf with red hair, ginger beard. He says, "Hi, this is our master. This is our guild master. I brought some more.
Put more to him, sorry.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now I've got to draw a dwarf.
These three escaped the mine. That orc-controlled mine. No one's ever done. Oh, escaped the mine, did you?
Turdbag's mine, yes.
Turdbag. Who's Turdbag?
Big lug Turdbag.
Oh, yeah, Big Log. I know the guy.
You
So,
mean turd?
tell me, what happened? How'd you escape the mine? No one's escaped that mine.
Well, we killed Big Lug, and then ran away from whatever that demonic creature was.
Barry. I think it really helped that we were able to set some ghouls on the orcs.
We found some undead dwarves that the mine used to belong to, and convinced them to help us escape by killing the guards at the entrance.
If you managed to command some ghouls and you killed Big Lug, you must be very skilled indeed. I notice you're a dwarf. Where are you from?
I don't know. I was abandoned as a child, sir.
You're a mountain dwarf, a hill dwarf,
Or a grey dwarf.
So you're a grey dwarf.
I think you'll find that's coal dust.
So it's a mountain, hill, or peach.
Peach.
You're a peach, clearly. See, a peach, be a city dwarf. Hairy on the outside, like a peach, but soft and fleshy, and easily beaten.
I'm so creeped out right now.
I like peaches. I'm not really up to speed.
So, we won't be paying you to start with, you see, but if you want to join our guild, and if you want room on board, you're going to have to do some work for us. I'm Willie Colony, by the way.
Yay!
See? See?
I thought it sounded familiar.
My wife told me I would never make another NPC as good as Willie Colony, so I'm not going to bother. Every NPC will be Willie Colony from now on.
Sorry.
No, I'm Willie Colony. I'm the guild master. I can give you jobs. I'll show you to your bunk as well. He walks off. He leads you down a hallway and takes you to this big room full of lots of bunk beds and just points to 3 empty ones. There's a trunk at the end of each bunk bed as well where you can put your worldly possessions if you like.
My rags.
Awesome.
Yeah. Though if it's anything like Skyrim, you might not want to because there'll be someone wandering around just looting all the shit.
Steve just shows up and nicks everything inside.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Give him a mohawk.
De-skilled Willy.
Indeed.
It's ball by choice.
So make yourselves at home when you're ready to go and do some work for us. Come and find me. You're going to have to always have a job to hand in. As soon as you've handed one in, you'll have another one. So come and find me soon. What are you doing?
I'm nodding his head as
Making
he's
a speech.
talking.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I thought you were just shaking. Fair enough. And he walks back off to the chamber that he came from. You can discuss for a bit if you like, or decide what you're going to do.
I'm not 100% sure what to do with one of these job things, I'll be honest.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Yes, currently our money is being tied up in the room and board, which is so readily accepted. So
Yeah.
until we've proven ourselves worthwhile to be earning more than the standard pay for that, I suggest that we actually start working for our room and board.
Sounds good.
Any objections, Relyva?
Well, it's that or live in a tree again. They're not very comfortable.
Yeah, this is the first bed I've ever had.
Was it a
So-
big tree? I mean, well, I'm from the city. I don't really know trees.
It was pretty big. I mean, not as big as trees can get, but
I have no idea what that means.
it's very pokey.
Right. So we head back to the main concourse in the sewer.
Finding sitting at a chair by a fire, smoking a pipe.
I'm not trying all that.
How concerned my cat is eating a pretzel?
Hi, Willie. Come for our first job.
Hello, what are your names, by the way?
I'm Hamish Iron Guts.
Oh, fine name.
Thank you, sir.
Not heard of the Iron Guts family, but it's a
Um,
strong name indeed.
Not sure that it is a family name, just that's what the street urchins called me because I'll eat anything.
Really fun to watch.
It'll be easy to feed then. Won't cost us a penny.
I'm Cheddar Ben-Susan. Ben-Susan is hyphenated. Please don't get that wrong.
So should I pause between the Ben and the Susan?
Just like a fraction of a second if you could.
So Ben, Susan.
Too much. Too much.
Ben, Susan.
Yes.
I'll be sure to remember. And you?
My name is Relyva Story.
I see. Where are you from?
I am from a rather small hamlet of human father,
Mm.
and I have set out to find my mother.
Ah, I see. Any leads?
Not really, but that's what happens when you wander around the forest for months on end.
Aye. Well,
I hear her mother left before she was born.
well, anyone who can escape that mine must be skilled indeed. There's a few options available to you. The first, probably the easiest, you could go to the market district and pick a few pockets. You'd need to come back with at least 50 gold each before you can get your bed back.
50 gold each?
The second would be to collect a shard of green glass. It was dropped by one of our cuthursts in the forest. It's near Ruins Pond, I think. That's what he said anyway. He got in a spot of bother and he dropped it there. The third is a bit more of an ask. The king of Cragmere is having trouble with an ogre. You killed one in the caves though, so should be no trouble for you.
Half ogre. I mean,
Well,
not
you're
complete
ready.
ogre.
Ready for the other half. Well, they're...
Apologies
But
for
if you go and help the King of Cragmere, I mean, the King of Cragmere, he thinks we're a mercenary guild. So, while there, if you could nick a few bits like arrows, weapons, potions, trinkets, bring those back. That'd be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So, which one are you planning to do?
Can we have a bit of a discussion?
Of course.
I don't know about you guys, but I hear that a king is like the boss man of the whole city. Is that too big a thing? Should we just stick with picking pockets or something?
I think picking pockets would probably be best. Don't want to run
Start off easy then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go with the pickpockets, please.
Aye. So you'll be back with 50 gold each. Anything more than 50 gold you can keep yourselves. Obviously.
Yeah, thanks.
You just probably wouldn't tell me about it anyway.
Any hints and tips for us?
Take your time.
Right.
Be stealthy.
Right.
Pick people that look like they have money.
Right.
And don't be seen by the guards.
Good advice.
Check out the market district. It's very busy, very bustling. You can sleep the night here, because there's no one at the market district right now. But tomorrow, your bed will be forfeit unless you come back with 50 gold each.
Yes, certainly.
Okay?
Yep. I'm going to bed. Very tired.
Yeah. There's some food in the pantry if you want to get fed
New plan.
before you go to bed.
Food.
Find some... There's some lemons and some grapefruits.
All very
Fantastic.
citrusy.
These people are not getting scurvy.
No. And there's some sausages of indeterminate meat
My favourite.
and some cabbages
Ugh.
and some cauliflowers. And that's what you get.
Nice. Well, I just chow down on all of it, really. Just get as much as I can in my mouth at any one time. Really bulge the cheeks.
I mix it into a horrifying salad,
That's fair enough.
and then I just eat it while everyone's looking.
You couldn't try and make a nice salad. You had to make a horrifying one.
Sausage and grapefruit.
This is a
It's
horrifying salad. Have one bite and then cool. You going to bed?
Yes, please.
Okay. So next morning, you going to head to the market district?
Indeed.
Cool. So
Sorry, just to clarify, is Hammerstone the city where we were from?
That's where you would have been picked up.
Yeah. Okay.
So with your skill checks, it's a bit different to Pathfinder. Is there like a local knowledge thing, or something, or is it just history?
It's just history.
History.
Mm.
Do you have deception, sleight of hand, and stealth? All of which are quite good.
Is there anything that's like that seems like it'd be used to find your way around? Is it-
Investigation?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, this is to see how much you already know about the place, so is it probably more likely to be history?
More likely to be history, I should think.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I suppose you could use survival for it, but
Possibly perception if it's like what we're just looking about stuff.
Okay. Well, because you can roll a... I think you know where the marketplace is because you lived here the whole time, but you need to roll a check.
Don't worry, Relyva. We'll show you the way.
Thank you.
So, when you get to the marketplace, you can see there are rows of stalls. There's a sausage stall, and many terminate meats. There's a grapefruit stall, and there are stalls with potions, and there are stalls with all sorts of vegetables, and there's some stalls selling tools and weapons and things like that. It's quite bustling. There are lots of people around. If you want to roll a perception check.
13.
14.
So this is an interesting point on the die. It's a 6, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Because there's a dot next to it
Yes.
at the bottom of it.
That's perception. I keep forgetting she has no perception. 6.
And you can see there's a woman with a green dress, which looks quite nice, and she's walking along with a small boy. There's another woman who's being served at the potions stall at the moment, who looks quite distracted. She's wearing a sort of... It's less attractive and refined than the green dress. There's another woman wearing sort of leathers who's a bit like a street entertainer. And there's a man in a white shirt who's got these brown shoulder pads and leather trousers. There's also a guy pushing a cart along the street. So you can pick him up.
Do we see any guards at all?
Not with the skill check that you rolled.
Oh,
Not with
because they're very stealthy
don't
hidden
notice
guards.
any at the moment.
Plain clothes police officers about.
Well, it's
Can we
just
use-
rows of stalls, and there are people about. There might be some guards.
Can we use a skill check to help us pick someone?
You could also use another skill check to see if there are any guards. It's not just because perception is just like what you notice, isn't it? But if you want to,
I'm going to roll survival then to see if I can notice any. 10. So, probably not.
you feel pretty sure there are no guards around.
I trust Hamish's gut.
What are we going to do, sir?
I'm going to roll insight to pick the best victim.
Mark. That is a way to die.
6.
I think insight is kind of you targeting individuals to try and get their motivation or something about what they're trying to do. So it's a bit hard to use insight on a load of different people at once.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it would work. So it might be something else for that.
I'm going to walk past the woman and the child because I don't like picking with children because they've got little hands. I'm going to try and just pickpocket the second woman who wasn't as nice as the first woman.
The woman who's in front of a stall, she's
Yes.
quite distracted.
Yes,
Okay. Have you got sleight of hand?
I do. 8.
Roll a constitution check.
Oh dear. 18.
Alright. You go to pick her pocket, and then she moves a bit, and you pull your hand back. But
Mhm.
because you rolled a good constitution, you sort of roll it off. Yeah, so maybe...
Oh.
Stalled it out.
Yeah, stalled it out. You're like... and she doesn't suspect you. But if you rolled a lower constitution check, you'd have kind of...
Been in trouble.
Well, you'd have just panicked.
I'm doing that now anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
You could...
I'm going to roll for stealth to approach the lady in the green dress.
Okay. On the front.
We're back to this again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which way are you coming, from the front or behind?
From behind.
She looks over her shoulder at you and gets a bit nervous, and she starts speeding up. Oh dear.
I was gonna use stealth, but I am
What's your bonus for stealth?
+4.
+3.
Ah, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, mine's +4. Alright, I am going to use deception to try and distract the guy in the white shirt so one of you guys can pickpocket him.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
15!
Okay,
Yay!
he seems quite interested in you. How are you keeping his attention?
I am...
Using your womanly wiles? Or are you telling him a joke? Or what are
I
you
am
doing?
describing different forest berries to him.
Yeah. Fair enough. Tell me about a forest berry.
Okay, so you can get blackberries,
Right.
and they are very sweet and small. And I'm thinking of setting up a stall for forest berries. You can tell me like if you think this would be a good idea.
Not too keen.
No?
10 pickpocket sleight of hands.
Alright. You managed to pull a coin purse from his belt.
Because look, I think you've only got grapefruits and lemon in this town, so
Yeah, that's true. There aren't so many fruits. Yeah, that could, yeah. Why are you telling me this?
you look like you're interested in the fruit stalls.
I'm actually interested in this sausage stall in front of me, but never. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, can you roll a d6?
Everyone?
No, just,
5.
you got 50 gold coins.
Oh,
So,
you've got your bed back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to do that each time, don't
See you
we?
later.
Um,
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to work together on it.
yes. I start singing to be a distraction to people, like, you know, just street performing, you know, jumping in, falling over, pratfalling, that kind of thing.
What's the skill?
Charisma is just what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
12.
Alright. How are you doing it?
I'm singing a raunchy, rowdy song about a lady from Nantucket.
The mother with her child looks at you in disgust and like leans over to cover her child's ear. The other street performer gets a bit annoyed and starts walking towards you to try and get you to stop. In the meantime, do either of you want to do something?
I'll approach the other street performer from behind and try and use sleight of hand to provoke it. Yeah, so... Is that 22?
Yeah, you find a pouch on her person and take it off unnoticed. Roll a d6.
Okay, right.
Oh wow, you got 60 gold coins.
Yeah!
Woo! Nice.
Okay.
That's a day's work.
Is it better to use sleight of hand or stealth?
Because
my stealth points are higher, but sleight of hand would be more related to pickpocketing, wouldn't it? But they're both dexterity.
Depends what you're doing, I guess.
yeah, you could try to to do something stealthily, like sneak up to them stealthily. It might give you a bonus for your sleight of hand check afterwards.
It's also, it's not just sneaking, it's doing stuff without being noticed. So you can even use that to like barge into people. And you know, so, oh, sorry, carry on your way.
That's true.
That's
Alright.
stealth or sleight of hand?
As stealth that comes
Okay.
under. The way it depends how you roll it.
I am then going to use stealth to accidentally bump into the mother and pretend I'm not seeing her bending over and steal her
Child.
Like the child's carrying the money.
Yeah, maybe.
20.
Right, you nudge the mother, and she looks. She stops covering her child's ears and goes, ah!
Alright,
Spit.
Right, can I do I get a bonus to trying to get the wallet?
Yeah.
How much?
tell you after you've done
Okay.
it.
Let's see. Roll. If you roll a d6 at the same time, and then just have the total from that.
Okay, so if it's 4 plus 1 is 5, it's 9.
You got
6
10
plus
there.
4. You got 10 in
What's
front
your
of you.
bonus?
Oh, my bonus is okay. That was really stupid. My bonus is plus 1.
So 11.
I was thinking 11. I was like, no, that's not right. -1. No.
Yeah. She notices you pulling her purse. And she's
Shit.
like, "Stop, thief! Guard! Guard!" And guards start coming out from. 2 guards come out from between a couple of the stalls and start running towards you. What do you do?
Just before this has all kicked off, did I earn any money from my song?
Roll a d20. If you roll over 15, then I'll say yes.
I did not.
I'm afraid not.
No worries.
I'm going to do a bunk.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna run away.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, they don't know they're associated with me, so they can.
Oh, you guys are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, run away. You need to tell me how you're running away. Where are you going?
Parkour! No, let's not do that again.
Like, it's a busy city. There are lots of alleyways and things.
Yeah.
There are market stalls. There are windows, doors.
I'm going to dive down the nearest alley, take a couple of sharp rights, and then duck behind the first thing I find.
Okay, you roll. Is it athletics? Have you got athletics?
Yeah, for athletics.
Athletics and stealth. So roll one off the other.
5?
They're gaining on you.
Fucking hell.
Alright.
Sorry.
Before you even get out of the marketplace area, one of them puts their hand on your shoulder. You have to roll initiative. You're just gonna stand and watch.
Do I, in my bawdy song that I'm tumbling about for and doing a load of actions, can I throw myself on the guard that was about to grab her?
Yeah.
As an oh no, there was a performance skill. Oh, terribly sorry. As what would that be? Just strength.
Strength. Yeah.
I've lost initiative. Where is it?
5.
Alright, you got to roll initiative as well.
Yeah.
So now you're
Am I going insane? Where's initiative?
It's up the big square in the box next to your hit points.
Yes,
your
it
ramp
is. I got 14.
Okay.
Apparently I need brain transplant.
20.
Nice.
22, sorry, with my modifier.
I'll use athletics to shoulder barge. Do a sprinting charge into the other guard.
Okay. You sort of bounce off him.
Oh,
Now we roll initiative as well.
making the most awful scene in the middle of town.
Alright. The guards both rolled 10. Can you in the order? You got so yeah. Cheddar, and then who's next? I think the guards are last.
What did you get?
I got 12.
Hamish. And then and guards.
Cool. You might. I don't know if you want to draw it on the whiteboard. There's market stalls on both sides. Just yeah. And just one of the ends is where it's all happening, so you can just mark yourself.
Try different colour pens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what will help, thank. And go.
There's a green one somewhere.
Huh? Yeah, it's somewhere.
No. I'm here.
Cool. Yeah, you're all in quite close proximity now since the guards have grabbed you and you've both tried to throw yourselves at the guards. And you're basically in base-to-base contact. Cheddar, it's your move.
Right. I've just remembered that the crossbow I was using was in fact a ghost weapon from the mine, and so now I am quite unarmed. And, you know, just throwing that out there.
Are the guards drawn swords or anything, are they?
Not yet. They've got swords for their sheath.
Yeah, I think so. Somewhat problematically, the only thing I have left is the short bow, unless I can somehow use sleight of hand to get a sword off them.
Right.
Well, I would also suggest we don't just start killing the
Oh,
guards.
indeed. I'm just going to try and give him a push. Just try and shove him into the other guard with my whopping strength check of 0 modifier.
And you could assist.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you push him into the other guard, and they're sort of clustered together. They're not going to be able to do anything until the next round.
Right, run.
Run.
Can do.
Go on then, you run away. So if you can each roll an athletics check.
Doesn't matter.
Basically, I've just tripped over the guards.
17.
Alright, so you get about 30 feet away, and Hamish sort of stumbles behind them. But you will get to go before the guards. So you can dash to try and keep up next round. You still running? Or are you going to go back now?
It's Hamish's go, so depends what Hamish does.
Yeah, Hamish, you're going to try and keep up? Just dash. I think you're out of base-to-base contact now, so you won't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And also, they're not ready to attack anyway.
I'll dash to keep up.
Alright. Alright, the guards get up. And now it's... oh wait, sorry, it's Relyva's go before the guards get up.
Is there anything lying around that I can pull across their path?
What sort of things would you expect to find in the market that you could pull across the path?
People.
Horse dump.
It's a horse dump.
Big sheet of glass.
Horse dump.
Oh.
People pushing chicken coops back and forth
Yeah.
across the market continuously.
Yeah, well, pick
Pick
one.
one.
I'm going to try and pull a cart across.
Okay, strength check.
11 plus 13.
You start to pull one across. You'll have to. You won't get it done in this turn, though.
Okay.
And the guards stand up. And Cheddar's go.
Cheddar is. He sees that Hamish has caught up, and so he's going to start going again.
Okay.
And then he's going to kind of try and nip around a corner, make a stealth check, see if I can just lose them.
Right before you nip round the corner, there's a person stepping out in front of you.
Oh my goodness!
So what are you going to do to avoid them?
I'm going to make a reflex save.
Is it reflex or dexterity?
I was going to say dexterity because I don't know where
I think it's
reflex is. a thing.
dexterity. I think reflex is Pathfinder.
Oh,
Dexterity
okay.
is-
I'm going to make a
I
dexterity
feel like we
save
used
to
to have reflex.
drop it out of the way. 14.
I think it'd probably be acrobatics, actually, rather than...
Oh, well, 14 still.
Okay, you managed to sidestep him.
Okay. Quick sleight of hand check to see if I can pick his pocket on the way past.
Go on.
Oh, 8.
He's like, what are you doing?
I carry on running past.
Pulls his purse away. He says, guards!
Yeah.
And you're not going to pass a stealth check now.
Oh. Well, even with a natural 20? Oh.
Because he's just pointed you out to the
No,
guards
no worries.
again.
No worries.
And it's Hamish's go.
Okay. I'll use strength to Relyva and finish pulling the cart across the way.
Yeah?
16.
There's a cart right in the path now. So you don't have to use your next turn to...
Brilliant. We should have tried to pickpocket the guards.
Just added to it.
I don't think the guards are well known for having a lot of money.
And Relyva's go.
Need to get out, really. Okay, yeah. I'm going to dive down the nearest alley and try and hide behind something.
You're going to go the way that
Cheddar.
Cheddar's gone, or a different way? Are you splitting up? Or are you going the same way?
I will try to continue to follow Cheddar.
Right. You can roll stealth check.
It's like a football.
10.
You go down the alley. So you're slightly ahead of Cheddar now. And the guards are going to get up and they sort of get stopped by the wagon, and fumbling around, they're at the side of the wagon at the moment, so either side. And it's Cheddar's go.
Okay. Right.
It's easier to keep up with it when it's just attacks.
Yeah. Cheddar is he's going to valiantly try and run down this alley again. Is that a stealth check again? Carry on trying to do what I was doing.
Go for it.
21.
Right, so you run down the alley and you find a little nook to hide in.
Sweet.
And they're not at the alley yet, so they can't see you, but no one else is there to point you out either. And it's Hamish's go.
So can the guards see me at this point?
They can see you because you're still there. They can't see the other two because they're down the alley.
Run, Hamish, run!
You can always dash, which is like a double move.
I've got high movement anyway. I'll go off in the other direction then.
Sure.
Lure the guards away from the other two. What have I got?
I don't think you have to roll for it really.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going for athletics to sprint off, but
So, looks like Relyva's sleeping in a tree again tonight.
When you get around the other corner, there are some other nooks. So you could roll if you want to use that for stealth.
sure, I've got 16 on stealth then.
Alright, you step inside one of the nooks. And it's Relyva's go.
Relyva, finding herself seemingly alone in the alley. Slight panic, and then tries to use her stealth to hide as well.
Okay.
12.
Alright, you step into one of the nooks available. The two guards get to the centre and they're like, oh, right, one went that way, I think the others went this way. So one runs up. They take an alley each.
Yeah.
And it's a bit tense for a moment. As we see, if the first one finds you, he does not. He runs straight past, and then that alley there with Relyva and Cheddar. Runs straight past you. You hear him like clumping along, and it gets quieter and as he goes around the next corner. And he goes straight past Hamish as well. So you managed to avoid the guards.
Well, that was exciting.
And I think that's where we're going to end this episode.
Well, we haven't got enough money to pay him.